Okay, so I've got the I got the phone
Okay.
camera going.
My head is.
Here, you want number 3?
Let me see.
You got it?
It's not gonna.
Can you hear it?
My head's too little.
You went this way?
I'll try.
So and she's on 4.
Yeah, she's gonna be on 4.
You're on 3.
I'll be on 2.
You're on 2. Okay, gotcha.
So which one is 4?
This one.
Okay.
Okay.
Better.
Okay.
Wow.
My hair blow.
Happy noon, everybody. This is Phil Woolley, and you're listening to KNVC 95.1 FM, Carson City, and CJ Giltner here. Well, let me turn on everybody's mics.
And 3.
And 3. Okay.
Yep.
Now I think we have everybody's mics on. This is Carson Rural Communities. My name is Phil Woolley, as said before, and this is CJ Giltner.
Hello, everyone. How are you?
Everybody says they're fine.
Everyone says they're hunky-dory. And today I have a guest with us, Miss Andrea Pettay, and she's here with the Stagecoach Bingo out in the Stagecoach area. How are you, Andrea?
I'm doing well, thank you.
I think you and I have the same frog. We probably swallowed the same frog.
I think so.
Oh, yes, definitely. So I invited you to come chat with us today to tell us about some of the community events that you do at the Stagecoach Bingo. And I also wanted to ask you, how much is the pot for this Saturday?
Well, we have one cash ball at $1,000,
Ooh.
and then we have one at $9.
Ah, very good, very good. And so where are you located? What's the address?
It's 8105 US Highway 50, Silver Springs, Nevada 89429. However, it's located in Stagecoach, but if you use that address, you'll end up in Carson.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
funny
you
when
don't
you
want to
place
end
it
up
out
in
there like
Carson
that.
when you want to go play bingo. Huh?
Right.
Yes. And so I think I experienced that a few months ago. So I learned about the Google Map thing,
Yeah.
the issue that's going on. So it's definitely in Stagecoach, and it's somewhat across the highway from the Stagecoach feed.
Yeah, Country Market, it's more across from that. And it's the old fire station and community center.
So
It kind of sits out there by itself, this
Yeah.
little square building out there.
yeah, it's a cute little building, a little historical.
Right.
Yep. And so when do you have your bingo?
It's every Saturday. We open the doors at 4 o'clock. We start about 5:15, 5:30.
And how much money does someone need to bring?
If you have $20, you're covered. The minimum buy-in is $7.
Okay.
And then if you play more, and then there's specials, and then of course everybody wants to validate for that cash ball, and that's $1.
So your organization has been around quite some time, hasn't it?
About 30 years.
Wow. How did that get started?
Well, we have a lady who started it once the building was built, and her name is Helen Ride. And her daughter took over after she passed away, and that was Carolyn Wardwell. And we worked with Carolyn for several years until she passed away. And after she passed away, my mom and I took over. And then my mom couldn't do the president thing, so I took over from there.
So you're the president now.
I am the president.
And you have a board, right?
Yes, we do.
And you're a 501c3, aren't you?
Yes, we became a 501c3 in 2020.
And I know that took a lot of paperwork and time, didn't it?
Oh, yes, it did.
As it
Yeah.
does.
Yes, it does, definitely. And so what kind of community events do you do?
Well, every year we hold an Easter egg hunt at the Pioneer Park in Stagecoach. And we also have a trunk or treat every year at the community center. And then we do different things every year. Sometimes we have family bingo. Sometimes we have a barbecue or other things like that to bring the community out together and let them be social,
Right, but I think you also had a backpack
Oh yes, for
roundup.
fundraisers, we have had
Yes.
several things. We did backpacks, we did hats, gloves, and coats. We have given to the Cancer Society, Children's Cancer Society at Renown, and we used to do Safe and Sober Grad Night every year until they stopped that program. Now I think they're started back up.
Yes, I just noticed that just recently, that Safe and Sober program is back up again.
Right.
So, yeah.
And we donate to the school this year for Christmas. We also do Thanksgiving baskets and sometimes sponsor a family for Christmas.
Oh, that's a busy little place out there.
It
isn't
is.
It
To
is.
think, over 30 years old, and all the things that they do for the community, and obviously we know that area is starting to grow quite a bit, somewhat rapidly too. So that's kind of cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you meet once a week, and it's in the firehouse
It's in the community center side of the firehouse.
Wow. Is there any membership involved? Does anyone need to be a member?
Nope.
Wow, that's kind of cool. What's your Facebook or your website?
Our website is www.stagecoachbingo.com, and our Facebook group is Stagecoach Bingo.
And if someone wanted more information about the bingo, who would they call?
Me,
What's your number?
775-835-9276.
Great.
And is it safe to assume that it is tax deductible donations that can
Yes,
be made
it
to the
is.
organization?
Yes, absolutely.
So it's nice to have someone donate for that Easter egg hunt, huh?
Yes, we take donations anytime, and someone just donated a whole bunch of books to us, and we do have readers in our group, so that was nice. And then Justine's Family Salon also donates to us for Easter and is this year as well.
Nice.
Cool. So what do you need for Easter? Is there anything in specific besides eggs?
We need plastic eggs. We're not doing real eggs anymore because we do over
Nobody
900
can afford
eggs.
real eggs anymore.
Right, and we do over
Need
900.
mafia.
Right.
So we need plastic eggs and candy to do the baskets. We've already purchased the baskets and everything, and a whole bunch of eggs so far. And then stuff to stuff the eggs with.
Oh, like little trinkets and things like that?
And jelly beans. That's my favorite thing to
Oriental
find. out of things.
trading.
That's where I get everything.
That's really cool.
Nice.
So, do you have the information yet for this year's Easter egg hunt?
Yes, it's on Easter Sunday.
Okay.
Registration is at 1, and the hunt will be at 1:30.
And they just go directly to the community center?
No, they go to Pioneer Park.
Gotcha.
Pioneer
And
Park,
where
nice.
is Pioneer Park?
It's in Stagecoach. I don't have the address off the top
Okay,
of my
but
head.
which street is it? Is it off
It's
of
on Shoshone.
Shoshone?
Shoshone.
Gotcha. Okay, that's cool.
Well, pretty much
Excellent.
everything out there, you just you say where the landmark is and say to turn left or
Yeah,
right.
turn left. It's
There's not
like
much out there. There's only a few things out there.
there's only yes, exactly. And so you know that on the I think it's the 17th is the Thursday that we have our show. It's being dedicated to every Easter egg hunt that someone can give me information for.
Oh, nice.
I'll be telling everyone, oh, you can go over here, and I hope to have it all sorted by areas so
Easter
that they
Bunny
can go
intel.
to it. Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, are you going to have an Easter bunny?
No, we don't have an Easter bunny.
Oh, you don't?
No.
I wonder if we could get an Easter bunny to
CJ?
just show up.
That would be cool.
We could do the Easter hop.
I'll
Yeah.
CJ some bunny ears.
Yeah, you can see me doing that, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I have fun doing that kind of stuff. So, well, Andrea, thank you so much for coming to talk to us about
Yeah,
it.
thank you so much for everything you guys do out there too.
Yes, definitely for the
Absolutely.
I
community.
know it's a lot of work.
It is.
Yeah, there's so much going on there that sometimes I can't even keep up, and I have people calling me now and telling me, "Oh, we want to be on." So that's really good. So we're going further out into the week, so that's really nice. And so with that being said, next Thursday we're going to have Vida Keller come and talk to us about the Silver Springs Chamber of Commerce and the growth in Silver Springs. Vida is our current president for the Silver Springs Area Chamber of Commerce, but she's not a stranger to being a president to the Silver Springs Chamber of Commerce.
She's been a president of a bunch of things, I think.
Lots of things. She's done a lot of community service. So
She's
we're
the
going to
chair
have
of
her
the
next
the
week.
county board of, or Board of County Commissioners back in the day.
Yeah, so she's been a busy bee, and she's a realtor out there, and she makes sure that lots of things are done. I think she does Founders Day as well as you. You participate in that too, don't you?
I'm on the Chamber of Commerce board.
See, so yeah, she does quite a bit. So Andrea has many hats too. So okay, so thank you again, and I'm going to start saying a little bit about some of the things that we're doing. And
What's that?
well, you know, I mentioned this last week. The AYSO Region 1637 has their sign-ups. Now, you know what they need? They need volunteer referees, volunteer coaches. You know, if we don't have the volunteers, your kids can't play. You know, so hit me up and let me know if you would be interested in participating in that. The more the merrier, I'm sure. Let's see, they say we're introducing a new incentive to reward our referee volunteers. So there's a regional and junior refs, and it says AR/line ref, and you can earn $5 a game. Well, that's good. They're also a nonprofit. And then certified regional refs and up, also known as center ref, will earn $10 per game, and to qualify, referees must officiate at least half the season before they can start earning. So please come and volunteer. Now there is a special bingo that's not affiliated with the Stagecoach group, but it is Play Bingo with Us to End Breast Cancer. And that's going to be on March the 21st at the Dayton Valley Community Center. The 21st is tomorrow, right?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so it's going to be at the Dayton Valley Community Center, which is located at 170 Pike Street. Pizza will be sold along with concessions. It's $1 for bingo cards and raffle tickets, $25 for bingo cards, 20 bingo cards, and $5 raffle tickets. And then there's a $45 buy-in for 25 bingo cards. Who can do that many bingo cards? You must have. Okay, I love that. They'll get to see that one, but yeah. So $45 for 25 bingo cards and 20 raffle tickets. And the raffle will be a 50-50 raffle, and the doors open at 5, and the first game starts at 6. So proceeds will be donated to the Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Awareness. Donations will be accepted. Please bring cash. Isn't that nice?
You know, on that subject as
Yes.
well, I noticed the Mammo van was out in the Smith's parking lot yesterday.
Yes, and they were out the other day over where the farmers market is done too.
You know, just to put a bug in your ear or an idea, it would be really interesting to interview those people too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think we have
Oh, yeah.
our first one.
Yeah.
Carrie and Cheyenne, they're part of the Nevada,
they were part of that.
Nevada Health Centers, which they need to come
So
back and
that's-
sign our guest
Oh,
spot.
right, that's right. I saw that logo on the side of the van.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's all the same thing.
Yeah, and they
They're
do
all
more than just
affiliated.
the Mammo van. They do all kinds of stuff there. So
Man, I should have paid attention
it's all good. It's all good. So, you know, we have on Saturday a chili cook-off. I love chili. There's so many different varieties. It's so cool. So it says join the Dayton Chamber of Commerce, and that is Saturday, March 22nd at the Dayton Valley Golf Club. And I'm going to give you the address so that later on, if you want to play it back, you'll get the address. It's 101 Palmer Drive in Dayton, and it starts. Tasting begins at 11, and so it says recipe for chili madness. You can go to the website, which is DaytonNVChamber.com, and it says large portion chili cookers, equal portion college hoops, handful of music from the Carson Chandler Band. The Carson Chandler Band's going to be there most of the day too. Healthy mix of games like silent auction, a raffle, a 50-50, and a special game card grand prize. And then it says a dash of madness because it's chili cook-off March Madness time is the Cherry Bomb Betties and then human
Cherry
slot
bomb
machines, and half-court cornhole challenge from Renewal by Anderson, and then a mix with crafters and local business vendors. And some of those crafters will be Pure Water Systems, The Firm, Cryo Spa and Wellness Center, Hot Box, Northern Nevada Ghost Hunters, Nevada's RSVP, the Tahoe Screens. I mean, there's so many different businesses and vendors that will be participating in this.
Sounds like a party.
Yeah, it sounds like a party. Party over here. And so now, I just learned that Story County School District got a very nice payoff for school lunches. So I'm going to read
really?
this. Isn't this great? I'm going to read it. Public statement from the Story County School District. This kind of like says, oh, thank you so much. It says, Story County School District extends our deepest gratitude to Google for their incredible generosity in covering the cost of school lunches for our students. Their support ensures that every child in our district has access to nutritious meals, allowing them to focus on learning and growing without worry. Isn't that wonderful?
That's very nice.
That's awesome.
Google's commitment to our community is truly inspiring, and their investment in the well-being of our students makes a lasting impact. On behalf of our students, the families, and the staff, we sincerely thank Google for their partnership and dedication to education.
Yeah, thanks, Google.
Yes, thank you, Google. Thank you very
I
much.
asked you a lot of questions, Google, so I'd like to say that I really appreciate you being around, and thank you for feeding the kids.
Yes, I asked Google while I'm driving. Shame on me.
Google taught me how to fix my truck.
See? Isn't that cool? Yeah. So, did you know that Virginia City C Street is nominated for Best Main Street in USA today?
I believe it.
Well, you have only until April 7th to go cast your vote. Now, let's see. It says Virginia City C Street has been nominated for Best Main Street in the country by USA Today. Voting for this honor is open daily through April 7th, and then I got this on my Facebook page, and then let's see, I guess my little bottom pieces did not show up on my
They
my
could always
page.
Google it.
So yeah, you can Google it, and then it says click here. I should have written that. Click here. Click here. I would have
Click here,
written
guys.
that. But yeah, let's hope they win. I hope they do win. So great news. Pizza Factory's going to open up again.
I heard that.
I know. I'm all excited because there's not a lot of places to go out and eat in the Silver Springs area, and so right now they're doing all their revamping and stuff that needs to be done, and it's owned by the owners of the Pizza Factory in Fernley and Fallon. And so it's really nice to know that that's going to open up soon, because it's a great little place, like a midway spot. If you had to stop somewhere, it's midway.
Right, any food out there is good.
Yeah, yeah. So,
For sure.
and I
Well,
love
no, it's
their-
good, but it's good to have.
yeah, great. And so they're actually also the new soon to be new Pizza Factory again is asking for any Silver Springs High School sports teams photos, FFA or
cool.
4-H accomplishments, the car shows. Their intent is to put all those pictures and memorabilia up on the walls like it used to be a long
Like
time
we used to
ago.
have in Dayton.
Yeah. So yeah,
The Dust
that's what
Devil
they're
Den
looking
is what
for.
they used to call that.
Yeah, so they're looking for those car shows where they've had some prior car shows out there, and they'd love to have that up on their walls and stuff. So Dayton High School, I'm jumping all over our county, okay?
That's all right, man. We only got 30 minutes to cover an entire county.
Yeah, so they have a fundraiser going for their Safe and Sober graduate program, and one of our group members here is having a Sensi online fundraiser, and so you just go to Morton.Sensi, and in case you don't know how to spell Sensi, it's SCENTSY.US, and then you go to select a party, and there's one that's called Safe and Sober Grad Night, and that's a fundraiser to help raise funds for Dayton High School for their
Gives
Safe
kids
and
something to
Sober.
do that's not dangerous.
Yeah, you know, I've heard some really cool things about some of the Safe and Sober grad nights.
I've never been to one, but I mean they sound.
Yeah,
they
it's
sound
like
good.
cool. It's a sleepover almost.
I hosted one.
Tell us about it.
We went to the jump place. Can't remember the name of that. You know where the
Oh, Sky High.
yes,
Yeah.
like one of those. And I rented it for the entire
Fly
night.
High.
And I raised over $5,000 to do it.
Oh wow!
And we took the kids right after graduation out, and we had like 30 pizzas and music and lights going, and everybody slept on the air mattress things, and we had
Sounds like a blast.
yeah, it was. We had raffle prizes for the kids. They got like 150 raffle prizes. Everybody got so much stuff, and the adults were very tired. Let me tell you that.
I wish they would have had that when I was in high school.
Right,
Oh
we did
my
the
God.
opposite of what they're trying to get people to do here.
Yeah,
We took option B when I was a kid.
so I was in the New
It's
Orleans
never as
area.
much fun as what I just heard described.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. I was really tired, but we did have a blast. And then we rented vans too and drove everybody out. The volunteer adults drove everybody out in vans.
Isn't that nice? That's very safe and sober, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah. Hey, so we're going to step over here to the Churchill County Museum. Have you ever been there?
Churchill County Museum.
Yeah.
Is that in Virginia City or?
No, that's in the Fallon area.
Oh, nope,
Yeah.
never been there.
Yeah, I can't read the red. I didn't even think about that. I can't really see the red. But their next upcoming event.
Free at the Churchill County Museum, and then the address.
Oh yeah, I can't even see it. I'm sorry because it's red ink. Can't see it. So.
Here, I'll read off the address.
Oh, sorry.
Here,
Can you see that?
grab this. Free at the Churchill County Museum, which is at 1050 South Main Street in Fallon, Nevada.
So that's 1050 South Main Street. In case people can't hear the 50 and 60 and that kind of
1050.
thing. Yeah, exactly. So on March the 25th, Chris DeWitt, Supervisor of Restoration, Nevada State Railroad Museum, Carson City, lumbering through the sagebrush. And it says, an overview of timber production for Virginia City in the restoration of locomotive Glenbrook. And so it says wheels, connection between people, transportation, and history. I could see that one, but the other one is too small. So this is a spring lecture series, and it tells you where it's going to be. So that one is going to be in the Carson City Railroad Museum, but it's sponsored by the Churchill County Museum.
So if you like trains, this is your place.
You're gonna have fun. And then, do you like cornhole? I've been trying to get Rob to go do this.
I'm not very good at it.
Me neither. I mean, if I throw something, it's gonna go someplace else besides where it's supposed to go.
It's kind of like skee ball that doesn't roll.
So it's TGIF. Thank goodness it's Friday. Kick off your weekend at the 101 Bar and Grill, and that's every Friday from 4 to 6 p.m. There's cornhole in the Palmer Room at the golf course. There's food and drink specials. And if you needed more information about that, first of all, it's at the 101 Bar and Grill. If you needed more information, the telephone number is 775-246-7888, extension 2. And so we already talked a little bit about that March Madness and the chili cook-off.
Right.
Which is this
Party at the
Saturday.
Valley Golf Course.
Boy, I'm telling you, bingo seems to be the hot
Bingo just
thing.
keeps popping up here.
On April the 4th,
feel like I'm missing
the
out.
Dayton High School Booster Club is having a bingo. April 4th is on a Friday. It starts at 6:30 at the Dayton High School Gray Room. Actually, doors open at 5:30, so you probably want to get there at 5:30 instead of 6:30. It probably starts exactly at 6:30. And so it's $1 for bingo cards and raffle tickets, and we already said this again, it's $25 for 25 bingo cards, $45 for 25 bingo cards, and then with those you get raffle tickets with it, and so that benefits the Dayton High School Safe and Sober program. So I think we also mentioned recently about the Nevada Youth Range Camp. That is from June 15th through June 21st, and it's going to be at Berry Creek, northeast of McGill, Nevada. There's a scholarship for that, and if you want more information on it, because I'm having problems seeing my pages because of the allergies that I have, but hit me up.
Doing great, CJ.
Oh, thank you. I needed that sort of encouragement there. You can hit me up on just by texting me at 775-400-1151. And then, of course, when we're done with this, I'm going to post the whole podcast on Carson Rural Communities on our Facebook page.
And I will share it everywhere.
Yeah, me too. So will I. But there's scholarships available, and it's through Nevada Division of Forestry. So hit me up with that, and I can give you that information. And then we're going to move on down to another month, May 10th. There is a benefit golf tournament sponsored by the Kiwanis Dayton Township. That also is going to be at the golf course, our wonderful little golf course. There's a buffet dinner, there's 4 drink tickets, raffle tickets, and a silent auction. And can you see a phone number on here? Nope.
I don't see one.
Well, the Kiwanis Dayton Township group is also a nonprofit group. And so we're going to talk a little bit more. I already mentioned to you that there is, a couple of weeks ago, I mentioned about astronomy. Well, your first event is on April the 26th at Lahontan State Park.
Oh, I've heard about this.
Yes,
I was just reading this off to my wife the other day.
I
I
love
saw it on
astronomy.
your share. That's where I saw it.
Yeah,
You shared
I'm
it on
going
Facebook.
to it because it's at Lahontan State Park at, I just call it site number 3.
Yeah, Beach 3.
Beach 3.
Yeah.
Beach 3. So hopefully my daughter will be out there camping so I can go visit with her too.
Oh, it sounds so cool. I mean, they're going to have like red lights everywhere so it doesn't
Yes.
disturb
And
the
that's
stars.
really important. You should have the little red lights and not your flashlights when you're walking around there. You know, it's kind of fun.
And there's no alcohol. No
alcohol.
in the
So
event
it's a
area.
really nice
You have to go back to your
family
tent
event.
and your camp out of the event area to
Yes.
go
So
Stagecoach
it's a nice event coming up, and so I don't know if you knew this, but the reason why Rob moved to Dayton was because it was dark, and he worked at MIT then, and he was also studying astronomy. So he has this really cool telescope that he brings out a couple times a year, weather permitting. You know how our weather is fickle. But looking at the stars and or the planets and things is really cool looking through his telescope. So yes, we are definitely going to go to this event on April the 26th.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go, and I'm going to try to drag as many of my kids with me as I can.
Oh, wouldn't that be
I
fun?
don't know. Yeah, it's like, you know, if Dad's doing something, it's not as cool, but I can trick him and make him think it's somebody else's idea.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. Hope you'll go to it. Maybe we could all meet together and do a covered platter or something of food and get together and
I like
meet more
food.
people.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I like to do.
And also, just to point out that if you go to that event, you can also still camp out there around Lake Lahontan.
Yeah.
And then just walk to the event and walk back to your tent. So you can make it an all-night thing.
Yeah. And so some folks have been sending me their information for their Easter egg hunts, but I know there's more than just maybe 2 out by us. I know there's quite a bit out there. So just to remind you, next Thursday we will have Vida Keller. And then the following Thursday, we're going to have Noni Hiley come and talk to us about the Veterans
I know
Healing
her.
Camp and the gardens out there. And she's very passionate of what she talks about for the veterans. And she just kind of like fell into this volunteer program. And so we would like to know more on how to help our veterans. And
I've actually been to one of those meetings, and yeah, it's pretty exciting to see what they got going on out there. And I also just wanted to point out that Nani is very, very active with the community out there.
Yes.
And
Yes.
she's hosts the craft festivals out there.
Yes.
Raises money for nonprofits. Just a shout out. We love you.
Yeah. She's actually. We got like half a minute. I'm going to change the subject real quick because I wanted you to talk about legislation. What did you do?
Okay,
What
so
did you do?
AB 415 is a bill to move all of the zombie vehicles out of the desert, all over Nevada, and it's they're looking to loosen up some of the regulations and moving them to raise the minimum the minimum amount a car can be worth to move it. Like right now, it has to be valued at $200 or less.
Yeah.
To move it, and so now they're gonna try to raise it up to 500, and hopefully we'll be dragging them all over the desert pigs.
Great. Well, thank you.
I'm pretty excited.
So yeah, he's our superstar at legislation. So thank you. Thank
And
you
Don
very much.
Hawkins too. You did a great job with that speech out there.
All right. So how many more minutes we got?
We're at about 30 seconds here.
All right.
This is usually where we just act awkward at the end.
Oh yeah, awkward moments. Okay. Did we have too many bloops and blunders? I don't think so today. I just
I
love
don't
seeing
think we had
those.
enough today, honestly.
Well, bye everyone. Andrea, thank you again for coming to visit with us.
Thank you.
We love you all.
All right, bye guys. Thank you for joining us.